Hello chess enthusiasts! Welcome to our guide on mastering the game, whether you're playing with the white pieces or the black. We're going to break down some key strategies to help you improve your game, and we've got 2 segments tailored just for you. For our younger players, ages 7 to 10, let's get acquainted with the battlefield and your trusty soldiers. Chess is played on an 8x8 checkered board. Your goal is to outsmart your opponent and capture their king. Each piece has its own unique way of moving. The pawn moves forward 1 square at a time, but captures diagonally. On its very first move, a pawn has the option to move 2 squares forward. The rook moves any number of unoccupied squares horizontally or vertically. The knight moves in an L shape, 2 squares in one direction horizontally or vertically, and then 1 square perpendicular to that. It's the only piece that can jump over other pieces. The bishop moves any number of unoccupied squares diagonally. Each player starts with 2 bishops, one on a light square and one on a dark square, and they'll always stay on squares of that color. The queen is the most powerful piece on the board. She can move any number of unoccupied squares horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. Finally, the king is the most important piece. He can move 1 square in any direction. The game ends when a king is under attack and cannot escape capture. This is called checkmate. Now, for our players aged 10 to 15, let's dive deeper into some advanced concepts that will elevate your game. Controlling the center of the board is paramount. The squares in the middle are the most valuable because pieces placed there can influence more of the board. Think of it as prime real estate. Different openings like the Ruy Lopez or the Sicilian defense are established sequences of moves at the start of the game designed to gain an advantage. Understanding a few of these can give you a solid foundation. We'll also explore the concept of castling. This is a special move involving your king and one of your rooks. It's the only time you can move 2 pieces in 1 turn, and it helps protect your king while bringing your rook into play. There are 2 types: kingside castling and queenside castling. It's a fantastic way to improve your king's safety early on. We'll also touch upon en passant, a special pawn capture that can happen under specific circumstances, and under promotion, where you can choose to promote a pawn to a piece other than a queen when it reaches the opposite end of the board. Finally, understanding the relative value of pieces is crucial. While the queen is the most powerful, knowing when to sacrifice a less valuable piece for a strategic advantage is a hallmark of strong play. In the endgame, when fewer pieces are on the board, precise calculation and understanding pawn structures become even more critical. This was DG10 from DZM. Good luck. Part 2 coming soon, and bye.